All right, let's go. Let's go. Little Mo. Y'all saw her on the verses with Ja Rule. You know what I'm saying? Fat Joe need to apologize and buy her and Vita Birkin bags like he bought for Ashanti. You for real sorry about what you said. Talking about they dusty bitches. Like, come on, bro. Lil Mo from Baltimore, the DMV. You know what I'm saying? I know Baltimore be like, we our own entity. You part of Maryland. So you part of the DMV. Shouts out to 20 Bello, who started the DMV singing. DC's own 20 Bello started that saying. DMV. That consists of all Maryland, DC, and Virginia. Let's go. Featuring Lil Kim. Let's go. Got some juice for y'all today. Early in the morning. Let's go. We bringing it back to Baltimore. DMV. This is another Chucky Thompson production. You know it. All his gems. We going through all his gems. Y'all gonna know who he is. Who he was. We're gonna keep Fat Chuck memory alive. Get him, Kim. BET Lifetime Award winner. Let's go. Queen B. Biggie Smalls boot thing. Sing it, Mo. Go check out that Drink Champs joint. They had Lil Mo on there. Her career been iconic. The ups and downs, various reality shows. Even Lil Kim had her own reality joint. Yeah. Nice. Nice. No free promotions. I told y'all, man. Stop playing with me, yo. Stop playing with your boy. Keep telling y'all, no freebies. You don't pay me for my promotions. Us was good. All right, let's get into it, man. I just woke up, long night. On the work tip. But man, so what's in the news? You know what's in the news. It's all over social media on everybody platform. Alpo got hit yesterday. Well, yesterday morning on Halloween. And it was technically Halloween day, you know. 3:28 in the morning yesterday morning. Alpo got hit, and I'm watching everybody platform: Cavallo, Al Prophet, Hassan Campbell, Uncensored, Hip Hop Uncensored. Choke no joke. I ain't seen nothing on him, but he wrote "Rest in Peace, Alpo," and um, everybody know the story of him sending Wayne Perry up, to 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 take a deal to work with the government and this and that, and it's a saying, what goes around comes around. And I just watched Queen's Flip joint, and he did a whole interview with Alpo plus Gully, and my man Unique did an interview with him, and I guess now his views gonna blow up because he never put the whole interview out. He chopped it up, give you a little bit of teaser. So now he and everybody probably will release the whole videos for their views, And my video that I did, which was about Rich Porter's birthday, and it segued into Alpo, and that got me 639 views at this point. So I did a recap of They Got Alpo on Halloween. So y'all go check that video out. And, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. But something Queen's Flip said that, he just speaking on it. He was like, everybody, like, that was your man, and how you feel. Queen's Flip was like, look, as a meteorologist, and he said that's a word he made up, So it's a lot of titles that the vloggers are, operating under. They calling themselves journalists, content creators. I like that myself because I ain't been to nobody's school to learn real journalism. You know what I'm saying? But you know, see, what people don't understand is you can look at somebody and actually do an actual physical job. You can just mimic what they do, but you got to understand what they doing and why they doing, the theory behind it. That's why in each class that you take, you have theory, and then it goes into a level of understanding, and that's why you're tested on what you've learned to see how much you retain. You just can't go into any situation and just do the job. You got to understand why you doing it. So that's how I kind of feel about the journalism thing. I haven't studied the theory. I could get on here and talk all day, but what is the theory behind journalism? I mean, I could give you a rough draft, but I mean, personally, I don't feel comfortable about saying nothing about being a journalist, but content creator, I love that. And this is really up my alley. Like I stated, I went to UDC and which is University of District Columbia, and my my major was mass media. They call it media arts now, and my goal was to become a filmmaker. I was inspired by Spike Lee back in the day when he dropped School Days, and I didn't know what I wanted to do in life, and that movie inspired me. His story inspired me. Him being a filmmaker, and he funded his film with $15,000 off his credit card, which was the film She Gotta Have It. I think that was his first film that he put out there, and then the funding came in for the for School Days, and then uh he had EU from DC in the come on, man, I hate messing with this daggone this camera. He just want to do his own thing. So there we go. So anyway, yeah, so and then he was all to the races, so that resonated with me because one, I was a movie buff, so I was like, it was a far fetch, but that was my goal to be a filmmaker. And what was my backup plan? My plan B, if I didn't make it to Hollywood to write scripts and produce and be a filmmaker, um, I was just going to be a cameraman working at a TV station. Now, ain't none of that work out for me. And I didn't know it, but you know, just the grind and the hustle in me, the will uh to make it to do something. I was like basically pivoting to different jobs, and you know, um, back in the day when you was in high school, everybody took up a trade. It was like mandatory, and they need to bring that back into schools. These trades, brick masonry, which I have obtained a brick masonry uh, uh, certification, and that was like my real first paying good money job. You know what I'm saying? I was making 18 an hour at 18 years old. Curtis Hayes was my shop professor, and his brother Hayes Construction hired all his proteges that came under him that graduated. So that was my first job. So the summer of '88, I was bringing home $2,000 at 18 years old, and all the fellas that was on the block was like, "Where you hustling at? Cause we don't see you around here." I was like, "Bro, I got a job," you know. so, so yeah, so I was able to buy the same things that they were buying and going places they were going, and I just didn't have the $50,000 Mercedes or anything like that. So, when I pulled up, I had the hoop dog. You know what I'm saying? So, and those that wasn't in the game like that, we drove hoop dogs, and laced them up. I had a 350 Nova. I threw rims on them and blocked it out, and so that was our custom cars here in DC, like how they rock the 6.4s in LA. We was rocking the Novas, and then we went to the classic Cadillacs. These was the street cars that were classic cars, as well as the other little stuff that we were riding around in. So, but when we went out, we all, got in, the guys that wanted entitlement, that had the entitlement because they wanted to be in that light that was doing it. We jumped in their cars and trucks, and we flossed around the city and everything. Shouts out to all the players that I used to roll with. But I just wanted something different, man, because I know what it is to grow up in a rat infested building. And it wasn't like that in the beginning. But when crack hit in the 80s, it's like everything did a 360 from the residents in the building, people that got up, went to work every day, got strung out off that coke in the rock, and, they were freebasing, and it became a drug hub where everybody was selling in the building, and it was like Dawn of the Dead up in that joint. And the maintenance people were scared to come in there to keep the building up and take the trash and stuff out. So the trash set by the incinerators and all that. And so that's what brought the rodents and mice and cockroaches and roaches. And I hated it. You feel me? So I was like telling my mother, we gonna get up out of here as soon as soon as I am able to get me a job and work. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put you in a home one day, and I fulfilled that. And what's crazy is that my mother don't want to live with me because she's so independent. But I told her I fulfilled my dream to you that I wanted to put you in a home. And I'm able to do that at this point. You know, since 2014, I fulfilled that dream. So I told my mother, you're not going to take that dream away from me. I accomplished what I set out to do, and I did it. Because you don't want to utilize it, that don't take from what I've done. I made a promise to you and myself, and I succeeded that promise. So it's up to you. Whenever you ready, you gone. I'll come and move you out in a day. So it's all good. Matter of fact, you ain't even gotta take nothing. Just leave everything. Throw it out. You know. You come and put your feet up. Your money is your money. We don't need you pay for nothing, no food or nothing. So, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so it's like I just didn't want to go from a rat infested building to a 5x7. I had a different mentality, and I just feel like um, if you don't go through nothing like that, your perspective is you don't have no real drive to do better. So there are some individuals that drove them to the streets, but I just feel like I was different. And then I had people talking to me, folks that I love, like my grandmother, my mother, and relatives, and my older cousins and them that was in the game, and they was like, "Take your butt to school." So I had people looking out for me that will kick me in my butt, in my ass. So I ain't had no choice per se. So that's when you could say the community was really a community looking after each other. Because when, the boss of the hood saw you outside and was like, what you doing out here? You know what you doing, you know what you getting yourself into. They would try to discourage you. and say, don't you go to school? Don't you get good grades? So why you want to do this now? You should have did this back in the day. You know what I'm saying? This ain't you. Continue to take your butt to school. That's what was told to me when I, wanted to make some bread or whatever, whatever. So thank you for all these folks that intervene in me getting ready to mess up, and I try to do that and pay it forward to these youngers out here now. I was like, look, man, get a trade, you know, get a trade. I wish I could pay for all these kids to go to trade school. You don't have to go to college to be successful. You just need some skills to do something, and you can make it. You can live out here. But if you want to be Puff Daddy and you want to be Big Meech and Rayford and all them, then I don't have no answer for that other than the cell or the graveyard. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm 20 minutes in. Lil Mo, Ten Commandments. Uh, I try to play you guys another Chucky Thompson production song that he produced for Nas called Pussy Killz. And they didn't let me log on to it, talking about log in and make sure you're over 18. I was like, I ain't got time for that. Why the video, is it explicit or whatever? I need to listen to it when I get in the car or something, or bring it up, because they not trying to show it on the computer. I guess for parental reasons and all that. So, all right, man. So, yeah, Alpo was taken out yesterday. Oh, Jada Pickett and Will Smith is back at it. I'm over it already. Will, please leave Jada. Please. She don't love you. I don't know when that love left her heart for you, but stop keeping this lady around that's going to make you hurt her. Because that's what's going to happen. It's only but so much disrespect that a person can take, especially a man. You're a man of high value. It's nothing against you, to let this woman go and go on with your life and let her go. Y'all got enough money to split up. I think you got a thing with losing. And as long as you connected to her, it's like no matter what she do or you do, it just feel like you losing in a game or something. It's like you somebody that hate to lose. That's what I'm saying. So to lose her as a wife, you feel like you lost in the game of life or something. You somebody that hate to lose, bruh, is okay. Cause this lady is gonna make you hurt her. Let her go, bruh. Let her go. Cause to me, right now, all the antics that she's doing to get out this relationship and you flick out on her, I wonder, is this your plan? You know, she throwing you under the bus and making you look bad and everything, and you hurt this lady and she died. It's all in front of us. You can plead insanity and all that. You probably won't even do a lot of time. You'll probably go to a crazy house or whatever. I wonder, is this your plot, man? Because he said in that Red Table interview, he said, I'm going to get you back. What did that mean? I don't know. I'm just saying, Will, don't let it get to that. Let that lady go. I know how it is to be married to somebody that just fall out of in love with you. You can't make nobody love you. You can't make nobody stay with you. Let her go. You gonna be fine. Y'all got all the money in the world, you know. So it's okay to lose. You can't win all the time. You winning in life. Y'all rich. You got healthy kids. They weird as hell, but you know, that's that rich lifestyle. You know, everything off limits. No, nothing is off limits. Y'all break all the rules and do what you want that regular people won't do or can't do. So, I mean, man, look, go build you a rocket and go to space or something. You know, keep being innovative and doing big things. Go hang out with Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Sir Richard Branson. You know what I'm saying? They putting their mind and thoughts into innovation, and maybe that's what you need to do to get over her. You know, I'm just saying. You know, all right, streets fine. This Big Dave. I'm out. You know, chime in, let me know what you think. You know, and like, share, subscribe, and you know, with the Alpo thing. You know, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Peace. Peace. However you do it. You know, if you know this sign right here, you know that's Lord Jamal brought that to you. He was like, this is the original peace sign, not this. I don't know. He said, this is togetherness right here. So when did it come apart? But this what the streets know. When you inform and you have knowledge yourself, you know this is the original peace. You know what I'm saying? Look at the old Indian movies. This is how they greeted each other. Peace. Peace pipe. You know, and they smoke big weed. All right, I'm out.